So who wants to learn a con game? And the reason I'm doing this video is because it's a very popular con game in the world of finance, targeted specifically towards retail traders. Traders that probably aren't doing very well on their own and looking for some answers. And they make excellent marks. And this con game has been, well, I don't know how old this con game is, but there are many variants of the same con game. And it basically works on probability. And all you have to do is find an even bet, a 50-50 bet. And with the law of large numbers, you can demonstrate that you have figured out how to beat the bet all the time. And a lot of these finance websites that say, based on my proprietary trading signals, these stocks are flashing a buy signal. And there is no proprietary trading signal. And that list of stocks they give you is pulled at random. But with the law of large numbers, it gives you the illusion that something is going on. So let me set up the con for you. And it works based on large numbers. So you need a large group of people, or you need many people over a period of time. What I'm going to do is I am going to show you how to control a coin toss so that it lands heads all the time or tails all the time. I'm going to show you how to do that so that you can control the outcome of whatever flip you want. You can win every bet. You can flip coins for who gets the next round, whatever the case is, but you will always win. I don't know how to control a coin toss. Nobody knows how to control a coin toss, but you don't know that. So I'm going to assemble a great big group of people. I put up some advertising. I'm going to hold a seminar over the weekend. I'm going to show you how you can be just as successful as I am. And of course, in my commercial, I may do one shot from inside my jet plane. I may do another with my Lamborghini in the background or my Rolls Royce. And I may do another one with giving you a tour of my house. And by the way, none of those are mine. You can always rent those background props if you want to do a shoot. There are plenty of houses that you can rent for a couple of hours if you need to do a photo shoot that will give you those backgrounds. So all of that stuff that you see in those commercials and those YouTube videos, those little commercials before you head into your video, they're all just props. No one in those videos owns that. But here's my pitch to you. I'm going to make you a millionaire. Look at the lifestyle I have. You can have this lifestyle too. I'm going to show you the secret. So I'm going to assemble a bunch of people in a room. And being that there is no trick to flipping a coin, I'm going to make it seem like there is. I'm going to bring some science into this. I'm going to talk about the angle of your elbow. I'm going to talk about where you want to keep your hand. I'm going to talk about exactly where you want to position that coin. I'm going to put some psychology in there because if it doesn't work out for some of you, I need something to blame other than the coin or my technique. It's your mindset. You're just not ready. And you need to come with an open mind. In other words, you need to be gullible. The translation in the con word for gullible is open mind. Anyways, I tell you how to do it. And okay, are we ready? We're going to flip heads. Everybody flip. There we go. Half of you flip heads. That's just the law of probability. Half of you are going to flip heads and you're going to say, oh, it worked. It worked. I'm working on another behavioral bias that many people have, which is the illusion of control. If I tell you that you have some control over this outcome, no matter how random, you'll start to believe it. So let's say I had 5,000 people in the room. 2,500 people are, somewhat convinced. 2,500 people say it didn't work out. I'm going to lose some of those people. That's okay. I didn't expect to keep them. I expect to keep about 12.5 to 25% of you. So half of them leave, say, well, this is ridiculous. Some of them may stay saying, well, I just need to work harder at it because I'm going to convince you that, it may not work for you on the first or second time. Some people have a natural talent for this. Some people get it right away. Some people have just the body structure for it. That doesn't mean you can't get there. You just got to work at it. All the great athletes worked at it. They weren't great right away. You can do this. Everybody, let's get set up. Let's do it again. Focus, visualize, do it, flip. Well, you know what? Of the 2,500 people that were left, I started with 5,000. Let's say that 2,500 left because 2,500 got heads. Half of these people are going to get heads. Twice in a row. They've done it twice now. So I got 1,250 marks in there. 1,250 people leave, and I say, well, what I'm going to do right now is I have a lot more of these type of techniques, a lot more of these type of techniques where you can control the outcome of what would seem like random things. I can show you how to control the outcome. Right now over here, if you head over here, you can get 50% off admission to my website, which has hundreds of these types of techniques. So anybody who's interested, head over there. I have to do that because out of those 1,250, if they flip again, I'm going to lose half. I can't lose half. I've got some people already sold. I got to create a sense of urgency. The illusion of control coupled with a sense of urgency, I'm going to convert some to dollars. Whoever's left, get ready. Let's do it again. Let's flip. Hang on now, everybody. Elbows up. I can see some of you with your elbows down. Flip. Off you go. I'm going to make a big production out of it. I'm going to make it seem like I'm on top of everything. I know what you're doing. I'm watching. You're going to flip it. Half of you are going to get heads 3 times in a row. Now I know I said that I'd give 50% off to everybody on the last flip. I'm going to extend that 50% off to everybody who wants it now. Again, I have hundreds of these types of techniques. I've made millions off of these, and I'm going to show you how you can do it. You've just seen yourself today that you can do it. And then it's over. That's the end of that. Now I'm going to convert a lot of those to buyers. The rest of them are going to go away not really buying. But they're going to think that they figured it out. Well, I don't need him anymore. He's shown me how to do the coin toss thing. So they head out in the real world and they start doing the coin toss, and it's 50-50. And they get frustrated. When I was there, I got 3 in a row with that guy. Now it's 50-50. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe something I didn't pick up. Maybe I should buy his subscription. Well, now it's full price because you've gone away and you've discovered that you need it. And since I don't have to sell it to you and you're coming to buy from me, you're more willing to pay full price because you believe that there's something that you're missing. It's all just 50-50. The law of large numbers and probability says that a number of people are going to get it in a row and be convinced. And there are different variants of the coin toss con. One is in predicting who's going to win sports matches. So you will take a number of teams before the Sunday games and you'll predict who will win. You got a 50-50 chance on those games. Half the people who follow you will think that, oh, well, you got something. So if 10,000 people watch your first prediction, 5,000 people will say, okay, well, let me see your second prediction. If your second prediction is right, you got 2,500 people. You keep doing that till you get to 1,000 people left. You say, well, that's it. If you want more of my predictions, it's $500 for a season subscription. It's just a coin toss. You're selling coin tosses at that point. But you're selling the illusion of control. Now, this is a very popular con in the world of finance. How many of you have seen those sites where there's a person sitting on a jet plane, or they're sitting on a beach, or they're sitting poolside by their big mansion with lovely ladies around them and their computer laptop up, telling you that they're a trader. This is what they do and they've made a lot of money and I want to share my secrets with you. All you have to do is subscribe to this site. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the names of 10 stocks that are currently flashing buy signals. Listen, at any given time, I can give you a name. That price is either going to go up or it's going to go down. It's a coin toss. It's just a variant of the coin toss. So I put out 10 names. Now, in normal markets, when I say normal, bull markets, the stocks are trending up. They're neither flying up nor going down. There's no fear in the market, but over time they're going up, which is what we had from 2010 to recently. 80 to 90% of stocks go up. So now I've even got better odds. So I throw up 10 names. These stocks are flashing buy signals. Well, I'm not going to tell you what the buy signal is because that's too much work. There is no buy signal, by the way. There's no buy signal at all. Much like there's no way to hold your elbow or to visualize on that coin flip. I need to give you the illusion of that. So these are flashing buy signals. Some of you are going to buy some of them. Some of you are just going to watch a price action. And those of you who buy will notice that the price went up. And mostly I'm looking for retail traders. I'm looking for those people who want to make fast money, that buy and sell, buy and sell. I'm looking for the day trader out there who's going to buy 200 shares in the morning. It's going to go up 20 cents. They're going to sell. They're going to make 40 bucks. And there we go. What's next? What's next? And they need the next thing. And they're going to come back. And I'm going to say, these 5 are flashing buy signals right now. And I'm going to get some of you believing it because just the law of probability. some of you out there are going to buy 2 winners in a row. Then you're going to think, well, okay, I think I know what's going on. You're going to try it on your own, and most day traders lose money. Within 90 days of starting, most day traders are out of business. Very, very few make it past that 3-month mark, and very, very few actually can make a living at it. Now you may say, hang on though, I know some people who make a living at it. Okay, what about all the millions who've tried and failed? They don't advertise that. They don't tell you, hey, I was a day trader and boy did I suck. I mean, I lost everything in 30 days. There are millions of people who lose it all. So anyways, they got two in a row. And the trader who's got that commercial saying, you could have a lifestyle like me. You could be rich like me. Look at my lifestyle. You could be just like that if only you gave me some of your money. And if you give me some of your money, every week we'll give you a list of stocks that are flashing buy signals. Again, there's no buy signals. Every week I grab 10 stocks at random and I throw them up on the board. Why? Because it's a coin toss. I'm selling you a website full of coin tosses. The only trade that's happening is I'm selling you some hope. I'm reaching out to your desperation because there is a lot of gullibility in desperation. Day traders start losing money, they start looking around for information. They start looking around for somebody who can give them some advice, give them some tips. Oh, you got to buy this, you got to buy that. And they're willing to listen. A drowning man will reach at whatever stick you hand them. Desperation. So they get to the point where they've lost half their money. They start thinking, well, there might be something here. I mean, I've listened to 2 of his picks, and 2 of his picks went up. Well, in a rising market, almost anything will go up. 8 to 9 out of 10 stocks will go up. So you start to believe there's something there. So you hand over money. And all you've done was paid for a website full of coin tosses because there are no trading signals. It's just something I say. My proprietary trading techniques tell me and give me signals of when to buy and sell. I've made millions off of this. And it must be true. Look at my Lamborghini behind me. Look at my Rolls Royce over there. Look at me. I'm doing this video from inside a jet plane. So it must be true. I must be rich. And you want to be just like me, don't you? You've already seen that 2 of them work. Now, maybe 10,000 people saw this and there's only 3,000 left that actually were involved with 2 that went up purely by random. But now you believe that I know something and you're willing to give me money. That's the trade. That's the con right there. Because what are you buying? You're buying a website full of coin tosses. That's all it is. All of these people out there saying, hey, I'm from this site and I can help you make millions of dollars, and guaranteed, listen, if they're on a jet plane or they're in front of these fancy cars or they're on a beach or doing all of that, that back there is meant for your consumption. None of that is real. It's meant for your consumption because you start thinking, this guy's like young 30s and he's this multimillionaire flying all over the world living this jet set lifestyle. That's simply not true. It's a con artist. It's a con man selling you a website full of coin tosses. That's the coin toss con. And that's how it's applied to finance. So if somebody is out there telling you you can make $1 million and be just like them, you're the trade. There is no trade back there. There's no information back there. You're the trade. What the basic message he's saying is you can be rich if you do what I do, which is tell other people they can rich if they only give me money. You give me your money and you could be just like me. That's it.